Celtic Myths and Legends by T.W. Rolleston. Chapter 8, Myths and Tales of the Cymry. The story of Lludd and Llevelys. This title is associated with the former one. In that section entitled Romantic British History, it tells how Lludd, son of Llevelys, and his brother Llevelys ruled respectively over Britain and France, and how Lludd sought his brother's aid to stay the 3 plagues that were harassing the land. These 3 plagues were, first, the presence of a demoniac race called the Coranians. Secondly, a fearful scream that was heard in every home in Britain on every May Eve. Probably more likely to be Beltane Eve, but they wanted to change it to match the Christian holiday. And scared the people out of their senses. Thirdly, the unaccountable disappearance of all provisions in the king's court every night, so that nothing that was not consumed by the household could be found the next morning. That could mean something symbolic, couldn't it? Lludd and Llevelys talked over these matters through a brazen tube, for the Coranians could hear everything that was said if once the wind got hold of it, a property also attributed to Math, son of Mathanwe. Llevelys destroyed the Coranians by giving to Lludd a quantity of poisonous insects, which were to be bruised up and scattered over the people at an assembly. These insects would slay the Coranians, but the people of Britain would be immune to them. The scream Llevelys explained as proceeding from 2 dragons, which fought each other once a year. Now that we're in the age of Aquarius, the dark quarter kind of is the dragon season, and then you have the horse season, and then you have the camel season, and then the bear season. They were to be slain by being intoxicated with mead, which was to be placed in a pit dug in the very center of Britain, which was found on measurement to be taken at Oxford. The provisions, said Llevelys, were taken away by a giant wizard, for whom Lludd watched as directed, and overcame him in combat, and made him his faithful vassal thenceforward. Thus Lludd and Llevelys freed the island from the 3 plagues. And honestly, we could say this is some sort of mythologization of, well, the importance of Oxford, first of all, but the awareness of those who follow Quran, and how the existence was a threat to the Christian kingdom in terms of, oh, here's another faith that people could accept, and the call of nature, and the fact that wealth doesn't last, no matter what the wealth is. You can't hold on to it forever.